The Quad at Whittier is a shopping mall in Whittier, California that opened in 1953. Were you a kid, teenager, adult, parent, or grandparent living in Southern California and would frequent those malls in your area? Were you a mall rat like me, where you spent your formative years people watching, socializing, or shopping at those iconic malls? Let's take a stroll down memory lane and relive those moments of yesteryears. So let's take a deep dive into the history of that mall in your neighborhood. Please leave a comment or a memory of this mall and stay tuned until the end. I want to see if you were paying attention to my video. Thanks. Southern California's second shopping mall was built on a 27-acre parcel located 19 miles southeast of the center of Los Angeles in suburban Whittier. The Whittier Quad was developed by Pasadena's Benjamin Clayton under the guidance of the Clayton Foundation. Ground was broken for the project on June 4, 1952. The first operational store was a 33,000 square foot shopping bag supermarket, which was dedicated on March 12, 1953. A two-level 43,000 square foot Hinshaw's department store held its grand opening on March 13th. On hand for the ribbon cutting was Ezra Hinshaw, the store co-owner, Jack Powell, and Ralph Tynes. Founder Ezra B. Hinshaw contributed 4,500 auditorium spaces available at all times to civic groups free of charge. Double-deck parking and a Boy Scouts uniform shop were just two highlights of the store. A two-level 30,000 square foot FC Nash became the final operational tenant on November 12, 1954. Charter Whittier Quad stores included Barker Brothers Furniture, Heck's Min Shop, Crown City Mattress, Westbrook Yardage, and a single-level 29,000 square foot W.T. Grant variety store. Hinshaw's built its first expansion between May and November of 1955. 31,000 square feet were added, increasing the store's size to 76,000 square feet. The parking area was also created south of the store, and there was now accommodations for 2,500 cars. Competing shopping hubs included Whittier Downs Mall, Whitwood Center, and Stonewood Center. The Vons chain built a 30,000 square foot superstore as a freestanding Whittier Quad structure. The new grocery commenced operation on October 4, 1961. It replaced the 7-year-old shopping bag market in the mall proper. The original shopping bag was repurposed as family fare. A grand reopening took place on May 3, 1962. Hinshaw's now encompassed approximately 101,000 square feet. May Company California located its 12th Los Angeles store at the Whittier Quad. May's Whittier, built as a freestanding shadow anchor, opened on August 2, 1965. The four-level, 248,000 square foot structure included a Maymart discounts floor and a freestanding May Company Auto Center. There was also an adjacent three-level parking garage for 1,400 cars. The shopping concourse at Whittier Quad was enclosed and climate-controlled in 1972-1973, and a grand reopening commenced on June 2, 1973. In 1976, Nash's department store closed. That same year, W.T. Grant's closed. As part of this remodeling, Hinshaw's was physically joined with the old shopping bag space. Soon after, the new Thrifty Drug and the Akron stores were built near Vons. The new department store and pharmacy were encompassed 33,000 square feet. They were officially dedicated on September 21st, 1978. By 1978, Hinshaw's had been enlarged again, with the store physically extending across the mallway to the budget annex structure. An adjacent parking garage had been constructed. As stated, the open-air mall was enclosed in the early 1970s. With these improvements, the quad incorporated approximately 636,000 leasable square feet and contained 34 stores and services, and free parking for 3,500 cars. Other stores included Austin's Menswear, Bank of America, Barron's Pharmacy, C.H. Baker's Shoes, Discount Fabrics, Harrison & Frank's, Hartfield's, Hatch's Cards and Gifts, Hex Menswear, Holland House Cafeteria, Hudson's Jewelers, Leeds Qualicraft Shoes, C's Candies, Whittier Quad Jewelers, and Zales Jewelers. In 1984, the May Company closed. In March of 1987, work commenced on a $2 million renovation. This project was abandoned when the Whittier Narrows earthquake hit on October 1st of that same year. The 1987 Whittier Narrows earthquake occurred at 7:42 a.m. on October 1st. The moderate magnitude 5.9 blind thrust earthquake was centered several miles north of Whittier in the town of Rosemead. Several Whittier quad buildings received major damage. The May Company parking garage collapsed, with the store itself being nearly destroyed. After the earthquake, the store and garage were never repaired. They were eventually demolished, along with the bulk of the shopping center. After the center was destroyed by the 1987 Whittier Narrows earthquake, its owners began renovating it as a strip mall. Hinshaw's, which was not severely shaken, stayed in business until January of 1992, when it closed. Additional stores were dedicated in stages during the 1990s. These included a 25,000 square foot Ross Dress for Less, a 17,000 square foot Staples, a 25,000 square foot TJ Maxx, and a two-level and 87,000 square foot Burlington Coat Factory, which would occupy the old Hinshaw location. GMS Realty morphed into the entity known as Terramar Retail Centers in May of 2007. The official name of the concern eventually morphed into TRC Retail, with the corporate offices moving to Newport Beach, California. The shopping center is set at the busy intersection of Whittier Boulevard and Painter Avenue. The quad at Whittier is 400,000 square foot retail destination center that draws nearly 450,000 regular shoppers from a 5-mile radius. Major tenants currently include Burlington Coat Factory, Vallarta, Rite Aid, Ross, TJ Maxx, Staples, Petco, Michaels, and Old Navy. Restaurants include Baja Fresh, Olive Garden, and Chili's Restaurant. Congratulations, you made it this far into the video.
When I find you.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
So let's see how close you were paying attention to my video. So how many anchor stores closed in this mall? So if your answer is 4, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. If you like this content, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks.